What's good, everybody? This is Saul
This is Dre the King.
with the absence of Donnie, and this is Jesus Reviews. Let's go ahead and get right to it. First one we want to talk about is Mike Real's Moonwalk EP. This came out a couple of weeks ago. What are your thoughts on it?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Like for this to be Mike's official release, second official release under Clear Sight Music, I expected to hear a little bit more of an artist growth in it. Because when was his first one put out? Like what, 4 years ago?
It came out in 2015.
Yeah, so 4 years ago.
And for anyone that doesn't know, it's The Mind of Hollis.
Yeah, The Mind of Hollis was his first official record.
Off of Clear Sight Music.
Clear Sight Music.
Correct.
Yeah, 2015. I remember. I think I bought 2 records. But for Moonwalk, to be his second official release under Clear Sight, I was expecting to hear more of artist growth, and I didn't really get that.
I'd have to disagree. For a few reasons, and this isn't a bias whatsoever. So it's about 6 or 7 songs on the album, right? Six. So it has a strong start with Moonwalk featuring KB. I believe that the lyricism that Mike Real has is something that is not done in hip hop anymore. You know, with the snarky punchlines, the quickness, like the way he snapped, and then the way that he added on to what he can do with a modern day sound.
It could be argued that he's been doing that since his first solo record.
I mean, the boy's always had bars, but
we're not talking about him rapping. We're talking about his overall artist development. He basically raps the same.
I can't agree with that.
Outside of that, it's the sounds, and you can argue that the sound that he's using for this record isn't really his sound.
I cannot agree with that. I mean, I believe that he took a modern day genre sound, and made it his own. I believe he made it his own because the sound that he gave off with the style that he gave and the punchlines and the bars that he had is something that's not being done with anybody in hip hop outside of, well, especially in Christian hip hop outside of maybe
you gotta
KB.
Think about it in rap as a whole. Most people aren't really trying to rap no more. Most people are just trying to make good vibes.
And I think that's what I like about it because he's still rapping. He's still rapping and he's still talking about Jesus, you know, and I think it's dope. It's me personally.
With air quotes.
Well, he has some dope hits on there. He has Mist featuring Young Noah.
Mist is dope, and I love Young Noah. Word to Young Noah.
He got you on that one, Mike. I'm sorry. 3P. 3P has one of the dopest bars. A couple of the dopest bars.
You remember hanging by a thread? Who came through with the A? The answer went over your head like Tyron Lue with the bread.
And that did happen.
You know, I mean, so I think overall, I would give this I would think it's a solid project. It's something to go into what he's going into next. I mean, since he has had a layoff. I mean, you had Revival with him and Flame, but that was more of a Flame type of project because Flame started all the songs and he was on all of the hooks. It was like Flame featuring Mike Real in opposed to Flame and Mike Real. But as far as his own personal project, I think it's a way of saying, hey, I'm still here, I'm back. And I think it's worthy of a listen.
The same format on all those songs is the same on here, though. Mike start off rapping.
I mean, it's his project, though.
It's the same format.
It's his project. He's supposed to.
Fam, I don't want every song as far as like how it's presented is the same.
Okay.
That's what I'm speaking to. The overall presentation is every song you can make an argument that every song has the same point. He sounds the same as far as rapping, as far as him vocally, he sounds the same on every song.
I can argue that.
Everything's kind of the same. That's what I mean. Except for 3P, where there's just him rapping.
And I thought it was dope.
That's the only song that's really different. He has one. This is one long verse. The rest of them, verse, hook, done. With V Rose knowing whatever she does at the end of her song.
So, what would you give the album on a 5 scale?
2.5.
2.5?
2.5.
I give it a 4.
Nobody's denying that he can rap. he's one of the better rappers in Christian hip hop.
So what would you
That
like to
can
hear
be
from him
argued.
differently then?
Just grow as an artist.
Like grow how?
Be more Mike Real, because what I feel I'm getting from this, he's not being Mike Real. Like Mist, do you really think he would make a song like Mist?
Yes.
Like I'm talking about, it's like overall.
I do not think he would make a song like Sunday.
We know Mike Real a long time, so I'm going to be referencing like his local projects. Do you really think
His catalog is actually pretty solid. The Solid Foundation LP.
Anything from Solid Foundation LP would Mist go on Solid Foundation LP?
Yes. I do not think Sunday would go on Solid Foundation.
Sunday's not going anywhere. It's not a bad song. I actually like Sunday, but Sunday, that's definitely no.
Solid Foundation
Because it
LP
doesn't
was
sound
12
like it
years
fit.
ago. It was 12 years ago.
It doesn't. No, Mist doesn't sound like it fit him.
So what you're saying is, like, you want him to develop as him. You don't want him to conform to the style of today.
Yes.
That's fair. Say that.
That's what I've been trying to say.
Say
This
that.
doesn't sound like a Mike Real record.
So what you want is more of him,
Yes.
more of a personal him.
Yes. And don't use the same flow on every song.
That's fair. That's fair. I still give it a 4
I mean, that's fine.
because I think it's a dope modern sound.
Like Iron Man, I'll be the last to snap.